So for this portion naman, i-discuss natin is yung logical reasoning, no? Tapos na tayo sa general info, verbal, and numerical. Ngayon, ito naman ang panghuli. And the logical reasoning, guys, siya yung may pinakamaraming questions in terms sa NAPOLCOM exam, no? Last time, maabot ata sa 50 to 55 items yung logical natin. And minsan naman, yung numerical natin is nasa 20. Pero in this recent exams, umabot na sila ng 30. Pero huwag kayong mag-alala kasi almost 10 items ng math natin is number series, no? Madali lang yun talaga. Nakita nyo naman kanina, di ba? Halos ganun lang, no? Ganun lang talaga yung math natin. Okay, so for the logical reasoning, we have from 96 to 150. Okay? So that is 55. Alright? Now, for items, number 96 and 100 from the given alternatives, choose the option that best represents a similar relationship to the one expressed in the original pair of words. So, ito yung word analogy natin. Okay? So, for number 96 question, petal is to flower. So, petal daw is to flower. Now, choices niya, salt is to pepper, tire is to bicycle, 3 base is to bowl, 4 sandals is to shoes, and B, puppy is to dog. So, ano kaya yung sagot nyo for number 96? Okay, so, first, i-ano natin yung relationship ni question. Ano ba yung relationship ni petal and flower? So, di ba, yung petal is part ng flower. Alright? So, salt ba is part ng, hindi. Tire is a part, yes. Part yan. Base, hindi. Puppy, hindi. No? Sandal and shoes, lalong hindi. Magkaiba yan sila. So, the correct answer for number 96 is number 2. Petal is to flower as tire is to bicycle. Okay? Next question, number 900, number 97. Okay? Nasanay kasi 100 plus yung questions. So, guys, tandaan nyo, talagang ito, lumalabas ito sa exams natin. No? Baka ibalik ulit nila. Either way, kung hindi man lumabas, at least yung technique, ba? Pinaka-mabisang technique when it comes sa word analogy is yung relationship talaga. Next, Siamese is cat. Alam naman natin, pagbasa pa lang natin, Siamese is a type of cat. Now, choices number 1, type is to breed, hindi. Ikisa natin yan, no? Pinaka-mabisang technique on answering, hanapin yung mali, no? Yun talagang mali yung una nating hanapin. Pilit lang, hindi gumagana yung natin. So, mali yan. Dog is to puppy, hindi rin, di ba? Siamese is a type of cat. Mark is to spot, hindi rin. Romaine is to lettuce. Okay, so that is the correct answer. No, romaine is a type of lettuce. Color is to lettuce. So the correct answer for 97, is number 4. Next, 98, odometer is to distance. Ano ba yung odometer natin? Yung odometer po, it measures distance. No? So measure yung relationship nila. Scale is to weight. Pwede. Length is to width, hindi pwede. Inch is to foot, hindi rin. Area is to size, hindi. Dapat baliktad or wala siguro ang relationship. So, inch is to speed, hindi. The correct answer is number 1. No? Odometer measure distance, while scales measures weight. Alright. Next, number 99. Fish is to school. So, 1, professor is to faculty. 2, elephant is to jungle. 3, beagle is to clan. 4, herd is peacock. Cow, farm. So, cow, farm, automatic mali yan. Bakit? Ano ba yung relationship ni fish and school? So, school is a group of fish. Okay. So, professor is to faculty. Yes, pwede. Faculties natin is binubuo ng mga professors. Alright. Elephant is jungle? Hindi, kasi sa jungle naman marami yung elephant nandun. Beagle is to clan? Larang hindi. Herd is to peacock. Hindi rin. And cow is to farm. Hindi. So, the correct answer for 99 is 1 po. Alright. Okay, next. Wait lang. Yun pala, number 100. Sa mga ito na ano yung Beagle, ito po ay isang breed ng dog po. Okay? Ang clan naman is, di ba, members. Alright? Alright. So, hindi pala natin na-move yung pen natin kapag okay. So, no, bristle is to brush. Ano ba yan? Ano ba yung bristle is to brush? So, arm is to leg. First pala, i-identify mo natin kung anong relationship ng bristle at saka brush. So, ang bristle po guys, is a part ng brush, no? So, part yung hinahanap natin dito. So, part yung hinahanap natin, no? So, bristle is the part of brush. Arm, sa part of leg, hindi. Hindi, kasi magkaibang part po yan sila. So, stage is a part of courting, hindi, baliktad. So, pwede siguro kung courting is part of stage. Recline, chair, hindi. Art, sculpture, hindi, siguro sculpture is to art, no? Kasi sculpture is a type of art. So, K is to piano. That is the correct answer, sir, ma'am. K is to piano. So, abrasive is a part of brush, while K is a part of the piano. So, we have here another sample questions. 3 questions ng analogies natin. Baka nabitin kayo. And take note na, these analogies were past questions ng Napol Comic Sans natin. Lumabas talaga siya dati. Alright? Alright. So, hindi ko talaga na-move. Ay, yun, may diferensya talaga. So, tailor is to suit. Ano kaya yan? Ano ba yung choices? We have 1, writer is to manuscript, scheme is to agent, mention is to opinion, editor is to revise, lyrics is to songwriter. So, ano yung sagot nyo for these questions? Siyempre, first, yan muna natin yung relationship nila. Tailor is to suit. Ano ba yung tailor? Ang tailor po is nag-alter ng suit, no? Alter, or another term natin is sulat mo lang dito. Okay. Tailor, alter, or direct a suit, no? So, ano ba yung relationship? Writer is to manuscript? Pwede. Schemes to agent? Hindi. Mention is to opinion? Hindi. Editor is to revise? Nag-edit siya, tapos nag-revise? Hindi rin. Parang masyadong vague. Lyrics is to songwriter? Baliktad, no? So, the correct answer natin is writer is to manuscript. Bakit, sir? Kasi, si Taylor nga is to direct ng suit. So, si, ano naman, writer naman, make, no, make, alter, make, or direct a manuscript. Okay. So, the correct answer is ito. Writer is to manuscript. So, tandaan nyo yan. Next, slingshot is to stone. So, slingshot, di ba? Kung sa Bisaya pa yung pintik, ganun. So, choices, pistol is to trigger. Anong relationship niya? Slingshot is the material. Slingshot is parang material siya. While stone naman is kanyang produce. Product na lang. Hindi naman talaga main product, but production, gano'n. Something like that. So, pistol is to trigger, hindi. Pistol na trigger, hindi. Kasi dapat pistol is to bullet, ganun. I mean, bullet is to pistol. Yun nga, pistol is to bullet. Knife is to blade, hindi. Firecracker, fuse, hindi rin. Missile is to rocket, bow and arrow. So, ano yung sagot natin for number 2 question? So, syempre, sagot natin is ito. Missile and rocket papuntang China. Diba yung Scarborough Shoal natin, or mas kilala yon bilang Kalayaan Group of Island. Kapag pinipili sa choices between Kalayaan Group of Island, Scarborough Shoal, ano ba yung iba? So, piliin nyo po is yung Kalayaan Group of Island. Kasi yan yung, ano natin, no? Bagong term, no? Kasi may, I think, December or sa June, may questions about ganyan. Ano daw yung tawag sa isla? Ganun. So, Kalayaan Group of Island po yun. Next, ito, number 3. Archive is to document. So, ito, lumabas din to. I think, pati sa civil service, meron to. So, archive is to documents. Ano ba yan sila? Ano ba yung relationship nila? Ano ba yung archive, sir? Archive po is lagayan ng documents. No? Archive ay lalagyan ng mga dokumento. So, courthouse is to sentences. Ang courthouse ba? Siyempre naman, ang courthouse namimigay sila ng sentences, no? So, hindi sila parehas. Museum is to artifacts. Yes, yan na yung correct answer natin. So, when encounter like this, pero wag nyo munang, na since nabasa nyo na natama si museum and si artifacts, is hindi nyo nabasahin yung choices 3, 4, and 5. So, dapat pa rin. Malay natin, diba? May mas tama pa. No? Don't settle for less. Ayun nga. Pati sa relationship, ganun lang din. Huwag agad-agad mag-desisyon. Pagka meron pa talaga. Diba? So, orchestra is to instruments. Theater is to performance. Hindi. So, theater na performance ba? Pwede rin eh. Pwede rin. Pero, talaga natin is museum is stored ng artifacts. So, theater performance, marami din naman talaga yung ginagawa sa theater natin. Alright? Hindi lang naman performance. Okay? Can be speech or something like that. Library is to borrow, hindi. So, the correct answer is museum is to artifacts. Now, proceed tayo. Dito, implicit statements natin. Okay. So, marami nagtatanong, sir, ano ba yung implicit? So, implicit po, ito lang. Implicit, sabi nga nila sa meaning is not directly explain, no? Explain or mean something. Yan yung explicit. Okay. But ganyan yung ginagamit ni Napolcom. So, Napolcom nga, sabi ko na for the past lectures natin, is medyo tricky siya. No? Gumagamit siya ng mga word na talagang nakakalito sa inyo. So, huwag kayong magpadala sa kalituan nila. Okay? So, simple na lang para hindi na kayo malito kung ano ba talaga yung totoong meaning or true meaning na implicit. Kasi si implicit, opposite sila ni explicit. Si explicit talaga is directly mean something, but si implicit is not directly mean something. Pero it means also na it means something, hindi lang direct. Okay? So, para hindi tayo mahirapan, pwede natin palitan sa implicit ng follows. Diba? Agree. Ganon. So, yan na lang yung synonymous na implicit. Alright? So, magamit natin yan later. Bakit natin yun muna? So, for item number 101 and 105, below are statements followed by arguments, conclusion, assumptions. You have to assume everything important, everything in the statement to be true and decide which of the alternatives logically follow beyond a reasonable doubt from the information given in the statement. So, 101 is statement natin. You are hereby appointed as a programmer with a probation period of 1 year and your performance will be reviewed at the end of the period. At the end of the period for confirmation. So, sabi ng appointment letter. So, na-hire ka daw sa isang company bilang programmer. Pero meron kang probation period of 1 year. Meaning, kung nag-apply ka sa police, you have temporary appointment. No, bakit? Hindi mo pa kasi na-meet yung certain eligibility na kailangan nila. Okay? So, in 1 year, they will decide if ever tatanggapin ka or hindi. Ganun lang yun. So, assumptions, right there. The performance of an individual generally is not known at the time of appointment offer. Yes, no? True yan. True yan siya. Bakit? You're available sa primary evaluation period of 1 year and your performance will be reviewed at the end of the period of confirmation. Ibig sabihin, nung nag-appoint, hindi pa nila alam kung ano yung performance ng isang tao. So, correct yan. No? Correct. Next, generally, an individual tries to prove his work in the probation period. Yes, correct din yan. Kasi kung gusto mo talagang matanggap no sa isang kumpanya, so you have given no probation period, and then it was stated clearly to you naman. So kung gusto mo talaga na magpakita or matanggap sa isang company, so individual tries to prove his worth na talagang worth it ka sa posisyon na binigay or ibibigay sa iyo. So correct yan. So since correct yung dalawa, we can agree that both assumption 1 and assumption 2 are implicit or true or agrees or follows. Ganon. So the correct answer for number 101 is both 1 and 2 are implicit. Okay. All right, and okay na yun. So 102 statement, imprisonment for 27 years made Nelson Mandela the president. So, kilala nyo ba si Nelson Mandela, di ba? I think siya yung kaunanahang negro na naging presidente. Kasi pinaglalaban niya yung Black Lives Matter. So, assumptions. Only, correct me if I'm wrong. So, I've stand corrected for that. So, assumptions, only who will be imprisoned for 27 years will become the president. Medyo vague siya. So, hindi naman siya clearly stated eh. Kumbaga, yung statement niya kasi is parang kulang, yan naman talaga. Parang kulang yung statement niya. So, vague yan. Hindi natin alam, no? To become the president, imprisonment is a qualification. Hindi rin natin alam. Okay? Kasi nga, hindi kumpleto yung statement niya. Compare natin dito na talagang completed yung statement niya, assumptions niya is talagang nakabase doon sa statement. Dito naman, nakabase siya sa statement. Kaso yung statement niya is kulang nga. Ganon. So, assumption 1 and assumption 2 are vague. Ibig sabihin, both, neither of the assumptions are true or are implicit. So, correct answer natin dito is ito. Neither 1 nor 2 is implicit. So, guys, ito na lang we have choices right there. Itong either 1 or 2, so pwede nyo niyang, don't answer that. So, automatic nyo nang ialis sa option niyang either 1 or 2. So, mamili ngayon, assumption 1, o assumption 2, neither 1 or 2, or both 1 and 2. So, yan yung apat yung pili ninyo. Huwag na yung either 1 or 2. And mostly naman, talaga, base natin, yung assumption 1 are implicit. So, base yan. Pero hindi natin alam sa totoong exams. No? Halimbawa, kapag maubusan na yan ng oras, on assumption no? Pero be careful I'm not saying na ganyan talaga yung piliin nyo. If and only if maubusan ng talaga kayo ng oras, like 5 seconds na lang, parang wala na kayong choice ba? Or pwede din power of C, ganun. Kasi marami talaga yung C eh. Ako nga na-encounter ko. Maskin ako when I'm making questions, hindi ko sinasadya, pero talagang napupunta sa C yung mga correct answers. Kaya talaga minsan ini-edit mo na lang yung process. Diba? So neither 1 nor 2 is implicit. So the given statement does not mean imprisonment is necessary. So Nelson Mandela dedicated service to the nation, and yung struggle niya for freedom, despite sa hardships, nanalo pa rin siya bilang president. Ganoon lang. So 102. So, parang lumalaya ito. So statement 103 na pala. So, statement, the X Airlines, so maraming X, hindi lang pala sa map, pati rin pala dito. So, the X Airlines has decided to increase the passenger fare by 15% with immediate effect. So, the X Airlines daw has decided to increase the passenger fare by 15% with immediate effect. So, immediate, para siyang executive order, effective immediately. Ganun. So, assumptions, the demand for seats of X Airlines may remain unchanged even after the hike of the fare. Other airline companies may also hike the passenger fares. So, ano yung sagot nyo? So, sagot natin dito is the demand for seats of X airlines may remain unchanged even after the hike of the fare. Bakit? Okay. So, the X airlines decided to increase the fares assuming that it will not affect its business adversely. So, therefore, assumption 1 is implicit in the statement. So, other airlines naman may or may not follow this person. So, hindi naman talaga sinabi. Kasi, siguro si X Airlines talaga, compared sa iba, si Bupat, or ano, I'm not comparing local. Pero siguro, based dito, si X Airlines is very, recommended siguro siya, o yung kanyang services niya, unlike other airlines, ganun. So, kaya sila nag-increase ng passenger fare by 15%. So, the demand for seats of X Airlines may remain unchanged even after the hike of the fare. Yes, bakit? Bakit naman sila magtataas agad ng 15%? Ibig sabihin, comfortable sila sa kanilang airlines nila. So, other airline companies may also hike the passenger fares. Hindi natin alam. No? Hindi natin alam. So, the correct answer is 4. Only assumption 1 is implicit. So, for 103, only assumption 1 is implicit. Alright? Number 4, 104. Statement, unless country X achieves total literacy, it cannot achieve its mission of development. So, assumption, it is possible to achieve total literacy in country X, or no development is possible without a proper mission. So, ano yung answer nyo dito? Unless country X achieves total, sana yun na mayroong sumasagot sa live. Ako lang pala mag-isa. Unless country X achieves total literacy, it cannot achieve its mission of development. So, it is possible to achieve total literacy in country X. No development is possible without a proper mission. So, tandaan natin na yung statement, it talks about the mission of development, which will be only possible when si country X achieves the total literacy. So, since yung mission is a realistic possibility, so therefore, yung condition of total literacy also has to be a realistic possibility. No? So, therefore, itong si assumption 1 is implicit. No? We do not know if development is possible without a mission or not. So, assumption 2 is not implicit. No? So, yung assumption 1 natin is implicit. So, for that, correct answer natin is, for now, 104 is 4. Only assumption 1 is implicit. Guys, hindi ito yung tamang arrangement pagdating sa actual exams. Kasi only assumption 1 is implicit is not, choice number 1. Ganun. Alright, so, 105. Statement. Our bank provides all your banking requirements in location. So, sabi ng isang advertisement bank. Assumptions. Customers prefer to carry out all banking transactions at one place. So, pwede. Okay? Kasi nga, yan yung sinasabi ng isang advertisement na yung bank na provides everything, requirements sa isang location lang. So, syempre, customers prefer to carry out all banking transactions at one place. So, correct yan. No? Implicit. Next, people may get attracted by the advertisement and carry out their transaction with the bank. Yes, bakit nga? Kasi nga, provides all your banking requirements in one location. Ibig sabihin, wala nang chichipureche pa na marami. So, correct din ito. So, dahil sa advertisement mo na pinapalabas mo ganyan, syempre, yung mga tao is ma-attracted doon, no? Sa bangko ninyo. So, for this 105, the correct answer natin is both assumption 1 and assumption 2 are implicit. Okay, so ganun lang kadali. Okay, next question. Ito. From 106 to 110, evaluate the following evaluate the following reasoning involved in each statement or passage. Choose the best answer from among the possible alternatives. Okay. So, marami to, no? Para ito yung, the passage, or the paragraph state that, parang ganun. So, if you are 106 po, if you are a fitness walker, there is no need for a commute to a health club. So, kung isa ka daw fitness walker, hindi mo na kailangan to commute to a health club. So, guys, when answering like this, please tandaan nyo talaga yung first sentence. Kasi yung first sentence natin, most of the time, siya yung hinahanap sa tanong, no? Sa questions na nandyan. So, ulit, basahin natin. If you're a fitness walker, there is no need, no, for a commute to a health club. So, your neighborhood naman can be your health club. You don't need a lot of fancy equipment to get a good workout either. All you need is a well-designed pair of athletic shoes. Okay, so the paragraph or the passage support the statements or best state that 1. Membership in a health club is a poor investment. Wala po, hindi po yan direct, no, na sinabi. Wala po yan. Poorly designed athletic shoes can cost, wala rin, no? Out of context. Fitness walking is a better form of exercise than weightlifting. Hindi rin. Hindi lang sinasabi. If you're a fitness walker, just need to commute to a health club. Yun lang naman. Your neighborhood can be your health club. You need a lot of fancy equipment to get a good workout. Wala sinasabi na mas maganda yung fitness walking. So, fitness walking is a convenient and valuable form of exercise. Yes, napaka-convenient niya. Bakit? Kasi nga, kahit sa iyong neighborhood lang, pwede ka doon mag-fitness walking. Walking outdoors provides a better workout than walking indoors. Wala rin sinasabing ganyan. No? If you're a fitness walker, there's no need to come to a health club. Your neighborhood can be your health club. You don't need a lot of fancy equipment to get a good workout. Wala rin sinasabi na walking outdoors provides a better workout than walking indoors. So, big yan. So, the correct answer for 106 is 4, no? Number 4. Fitness walking is a convenient and a valuable form of exercise. Sir, ma'am. Next question. It is well known that the world urgently needs adequate distribution of food so that everyone gets enough. Adequate distribution of medicine is just as urgent. Medical expertise and medical supplies need to be redistributed throughout the world so that people in emerging nations will have proper medical care. Ulit, basahin natin. Okay ha, ito ginagawa ko talaga sa actual exams. Binabasa ko ng pangalawang ulit yung tanong, but hindi loudly. Kumbaga yung silent reading, no, yung mata lang talaga natin yung gumagalaw. So it is well known, hindi ko naman pwede basahin dito na nakamata lang kasi walang buwas mo. Ito kasi piloso ko kasi itong sama ko dito. It is well known that the world urgently needs adequate distribution of food so that everyone gets enough. Adequate distribution of medicine is just as urgent. Medical expertise and medical supplies needs to be redistributed throughout the world so that people in emerging nations will have proper medical care. So, ano ba yung hanap dyan sa sentence na yan? So, the majority of the people in the world have never been seen by the doctor. Wala, hindi naman ganun eh. Sinabi daw na yung world natin is need ng adequate distribution of food so that everyone gets enough. Adequate distribution of medicine is just as urgent as food, gano'n. So, medical expertise and medical supplies need to be distributed to the world. Wala naman sinasabi na majority of people in the world have never been seen before. So, process of elimination, yun. Or, tinatawag natin power of elimination. Diyan pumapasok yung mga kababaihan natin. Siyempre, when answering questions, dapat unahan natin hanapin yung mali doon sa mga choices na andun. Okay. Next. Food production in emerging nations has slowed during the past several years. So, may sinabi bang ganyan na yung food production natin is slow during the past years? Wala naman, no? Urgently needs lang naman distribution of food. So, X yan. Third, most of the people, most of the world's doctors are selfish about giving time. Wala. Automatic. The medical supply industry should step up, pwede, of its productions. Pwede. Many people who live in imaginations are not receiving proper. Okay, so ito yung pinakatama. So, pwede din guys, no? Si number 4, kaso mas mabigat si 5. So, the answer naman implied by the statement that the redistribution is needed so that people in the emerging nations can have proper medical care. So, choices 1 through 1, 2, and 3 are not mentioned. Choice 4 is pwede, pero incorrect si choice 4. Bakit? The passage naman is that the distribution of medicine, hindi lang talaga yung production. So, not clearly stated yung productions, no? Na in-indicate dyan. So, number 5, 407, 5 yung correct natin answer. Alright? Number 8, the criminal justice system needs to change. Okay, so ilan ba yung pillars natin dito? 5 sa Pilipinas, di ba? We have the court. From the start. We have the law enforcement. Next, law enforcement, prosecution, no? Court yung center ng CGS natin. Next is the correction. Correction naman is yung weakest pillar ng criminal justice system. Bakit weakest pillar, sir? Kasi daw mostly hindi daw naman na-rehab yung galing sa correction. And pagbalik nila sa community, which is yung pang-5, nag-commit ulit sila ng crime, no? Ano lang. So ano yung tawag from correction to community? That is reintegration. Ini-integrate natin sila ulit sa community. Okay. So the criminal justice system needs to change. The system could be more just if it allowed victims the opportunity to confront the person who has harmed them. Sorry. Masahin ulit. The system could be more just if it allowed victims the opportunity to confront the person who has harmed them. Pwede daw. Actually, pwede din naman. Pero sa pelikula natin ito napapanood. So also, mediation between victims and their offenders would give the offenders a chance to apologize for the harm they have done. Yes, pwede yan. Pero in case pa rin, depende pa rin talaga sa harm na nagawa, no? So, learn the art of vindication. So, ano ba daw yung message ng statement na ito? Learn to forgive their offenders. Ay, wala. Hindi yan ganyan. Learn the art of vindication. Hindi rin. Kasi sinasabi mo lang dito chance to apologize. Yan lang. Insist that the offenders should be punished. Lalong hindi. Di ba? Sinabi nga nila na dapat ipagkausap mo na yung dalawa. The system should provide the victims the right to confront their offenders. Yes, ito. Tama ito, no? Ito yung clearly stated in the statement natin. So, statement number 2. Okay? Na yung sistema daw natin ng criminal justice system is more just if nag-allow ito ng mga victims na ma-confront sa taong nag-harm sa kanila. So, the system should provide the victims the right to impose a sentence. Okay, lalong hindi. Mali yan. So, the correct answer, 408, is 4. So, the answer naman is clearly stated in the first 2 sentence of the paragraph. Okay? Next, 109. In the past, consumers would, pasensya guys, medyo mabilis talaga yung pagbabasa ko. Kasi kung dahan-dahanin ko yung pagbabasa, parang hindi ko naintindihan yung binabasa ko. Kaya na alam mag-adjust. Pwede nyo na lang i-slow or something like that. Pero I'm sure, no, mas matatalino pa naman kayo dyan, nakaka-follow kayo. Since naibigay din naman namin yung tanong before, so may idea na kayo. Kina-confirm nyo lang is kung ano yung tamang answers. Ang pinapakinggan nyo lang kung parehas ba yung sagot natin. Sorry. In the past, consumers would rarely walk into an ice cream. Okay? But that isn't the case today. An increasing health consciousness combined with a much bigger selection of tasty, low-fat foods in all categories has made low-fat ice cream a very profitable item for ice cream store owners. So, dati daw, yung mga tao, pupunta lang sa ice cream. Pero, hindi na yan yung trending today. Kasi, meron tayong mga low-fat foods, no? Na ginawang low-fat ice cream. Kumbaga, very profitable kasi yun na yung pinipili ng mga customers, no? Kumbaga, yan yung the statement clearly stated that, parang ganun. So, questions. Low-fat ice cream produces more revenue than other low-fat foods? Yes, pwede. Very profitable nga nandun. No? Pero, yun na, for the ice cream store owners lang. So, but pwede yan. Low-fat ice cream is more popular than other kinds of ice cream? Parang hindi. Kasi nga, dati, ang ano natin is ice cream talaga, no? So, low-fat ice cream is also an ice cream. Ice cream owners no longer think that low-fat ice cream is an unpopular item. Yes. Actually, ito yung correct answer niya. But basahin muna natin yung ilang choices. Ice cream store owners would be a better off carrying only low-fat ice cream. Hindi rin, di ba? Kasi an increasing health consciousness combined with a much bigger selection in all categories has made low-fat ice cream a very profitable item for ice cream store owners. So, hindi rin sinasabi na owners would be better off carrying only yung mga low-fat ice cream. So, mali yan. Automatic. Matic par. Alis par. 5. Consumers are fickle and it is impossible to please them. Remove na natin yung matic. So, ano yung sagot? Number 3. Bakit number 3, sir? So, this choice, yung number 3, supported as the best answer. Why? Dahil sa paragraph na indicates na yung low-fat ice cream was once an unpopular item. Di ba? So, but now, no, because the consumer is more health conscious and because there is a wider array of tasty low-fat foods, low-fat ice cream is a profitable item for the ice cream store owner. So, walang indication na yung choices 1, 2, 4, 5 are true base sa information na binibigay. So, low-fat ice cream produces more revenue. Walang sinabing ganyan, no? Although profitable siya for the ice cream store owners, no? Wala na talagang sinasabi na na-produce ng more revenue. Bakit? Dahil meron siyang kakupitin siya, di ba? Yung low-fat foods. Hindi sinasabi na yung low-fat ice cream, more revenue on low-fat foods. Wala pang sinasabing ganun. So, X yan. Low-fat ice cream is more popular than other kinds of ice cream. Hindi tayo sure. But kung pagbiliin tayo between 2 and 3, mas mabigat si option 3. So, option 3 is the correct answer. Next, 110. A few states in this country are considering legislation that would prohibit schools from using calculators before 6th grade. Okay. Actually, maganda to. Okay, sana ma-apply sa Pilipinas. So, while other states naman take a different position. Some states are insisting on the purchase. Pasensya na, namamala na kasi ano natin. Some states are insisting on the purchase of graphing calculators for every student in the middle school. Okay, middle school naman ito. There are at least 2 opinions about the use of calculators in schools. Yes. Ayun. 2 opinions. Yan na yung correct answer natin. Well, basahin ulit natin yung other options. Calculators are frequently determined to learning math. Yes. Determined naman talaga siya sa learning math, but hindi yan yung pinag-uusapan natin dito, no? The use of calculator lang naman, or type of calculator, or kung paano ito gamitin. Alright? The state legislatures are more involved in education than even before. Hindi tayo sure. The price of graphing calculators is less. Hindi rin pwede. Hindi rin. Bakit? Kasi yung calculators naman, some states, insist nila sa middle school. While yung iba, before 6th grade. No? The argument against calculators in schools is unfounded. Unfounded din yung statement na yan. So, the correct answer for 110 is 1. Yan pa lang, pagkabasa pa lang natin, automatic sagot na natin is 1. Next, ano natin? Okay, ito. 7 piano students. Well, bago yan, inom muna tayo ng tubig, no? Break muna tayo ng 5 minutes. 5 minutes break. Inom muna ako ng tubig kasi namamaos na yung 5 minutes. Okay. So, balikan na natin itong 7 piano students. So, tignan natin, no? Paano ba i-solve ito? Okay, mahirap to. So, same lang naman sila, no? Yung sa 7 trains, di ba, na-discuss natin. But, the best talaga, when, kapag may encounter tayo ng mga choices na ganito or questions na ganito, so draw a table or a graph. But first, basahin muna natin. 7 piano students. So, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z are to give a recital. The instructor is deciding the order in which they will perform. So, each student will play exactly one piece, a piano solo. In deciding the order of performance, the instructor must observe the following restrictions. So, ito na. Meron silang mga restrictions, no? So, bago yan, pwede nyo basahin yan eh. But ako, nag-draw muna ako ng graph. So, ano yung, since hindi tayo makasulat dito, gawa na tayo ng table. So, since 7 sila, yan. Okay. So, ano yung ginagawa natin kapag meron na tayong table na ganyan? Nilagay natin yung mga letters. Okay? So, lumagpas. X, W, X, Y, Z, P, U, B. Next, konti na guys, malapit na lang. B, W, X, Y, Z, P, U. So, forward nyo na lang ito ha, sa mga manonood ng naka-record. Kasi, mas maganda talaga kung may tablet tayo. Okay. So, X cannot play first or second. Yan yung isang restrictions. W cannot play until X has played. So, neither T nor Y can play 7. Either Y or Z must play immediately after W plays, and B must play either immediately after or immediately before U plays. Okay, so ano yung unang clue? X cannot play first or second. Okay, so erase na natin automatic si X dyan. I-erase na talaga natin yung mga X. Hindi sila pwede maging first. Second, hindi rin sila pwede. W cannot play until X has played. So, si W daw, hindi siya makaka-play kapag hindi pa nakapag-play. So, ibig sabihin, kung dito sa X, no, sa pang-tatlo, ibig sabihin si W is dito siya sa 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? But so since si W is dito sa 4, 5, 6, and 7, remove na natin si W dito sa 3. Noon. Sa yan. And 1. Okay, ano pa yung pwede natin i-remove? Since mauna si X bago si W, so pag si W dito sa last, so dito si X sa number 6, no? Hindi pwede na si mauna si X before si W. So, pwede natin i-erase si X dito sa itaas. Okay? Neither T nor Y can play 7. So, wala daw kay T and Y yung mag-play ng 7. So, automatic erase yan. T nor Y. Ganun. Either Y or Z must play immediately after W plays. So, either daw Y or Z must play immediately after W plays. No? Ibig sabihin, pag ito si W, underline ito. Okay? Ibig sabihin, pag dito si W, dyan si Y or Z. Ganun, or Z or Y. Ganun, dapat. So, dapat mauna si W bago si Y or Z. So, since mauna si W bago si Y or Z, i-remove na natin guys, no, si W dito sa panghuli. Bakit? Kasi para makapag-play siya, dapat makapag-play din si Y or Z. So, remove na natin siya dyan. And pwede din natin i-remove si W sa number 6. Bakit? Y or Z yan eh. Halimbawa si Z dito. So, si Y dyan. Okay? Remove na natin si W dyan. Saan pa natin pwedeng i-remove si W? Mamaya na. Okay. Ito either Y nor Z must play immediately after W plays. Okay? So, pwede din natin i-remove Z, ano dito? Y or Z dito. Bakit? Mag-play muna si W bago si Y or Z. Hindi pwede mauna si Y or Z saka si W. So, remove natin sila dyan. Alright. Next. B must play either immediately after or immediately before U plays. So, si B daw must play immediately after or immediately before U plays. So, parang ganun lang ito. B, U, no? Or U, B. Okay, so parang ano pa? Marami pa, di ba? Yung okay. So, parang marami pa yung dapat natin i-identify. Okay? So, either Y or Z must play immediately after W plays. So, Y or Z daw must play immediately after W plays. So, pag dito si Z, dito si Y, dapat dito si W. But wala si W sa pang-dalawa. So, move tayo pataas. So, kung third. So, dapat dito si W, dito si Z. So, wala si W sa pang-third. So, dito tayo sa pang-apat. So, kung dito si W, dito si Y, and dito si Z. So, dapat ganun yung pattern nila. Ano ba yung iba? Meron pa akong hindi nakita eh. W cannot play until X has played. Ganun, pwede. W, Y, Z. Sige na nga, parang meron akong hindi nakita dito. Okay, okay. Okay, ulit, basahin ulit natin yung mga restrictions. Baka meron tayong hindi nakita. Actually, mahirap talaga ito. 5 hours ako nag-iisip kung anong tamang sagot. So, X cannot play first or second. W cannot play until X is played. So, remove na natin si W first 3. Okay? And neither T nor Y can play 7. So, walang T or Y dyan sa 7. Either Y or Z must play immediately after W plays. Okay. So, but since after W plays siya, pwede nga siya dito. Okay, so pang 5. Okay. B must play either immediately after or immediately before U plays. Okay. So, since guys, no, magkasunod W, Y, and Z, or W, Z, and Y, i-remove na natin dito sa pangalawa si Z or Y. Bakit? Kasi nga, W, after ni W, saka pa si Z or Y. So, remove na natin sila dalawa dito. Okay? So, sana naka-follow kayo. But since wala rin si W dito, remove din natin si Z and Y dito. Bakit nga? Y or Z must play immediately after W play. So, dapat una si W bago si Y. So, remove natin yan sila dyan. Okay? So, kung nandito na si W, so dito si Z and Y. So, hindi pwede magkasabay si C and Y kay W. Alright? Okay? Medyo ano na. Medyo na kuna na. W naman cannot play until X has played. So, hindi pa pwede makapag-play si W kapag hindi pa nakapag-play si X. So, ibig sabihin, si W is nandito na lang sa pang-5, remove natin si X dyan sa pang-6. Okay? At kung si W is pang, ano siya, sige lang, W cannot play until X has played. So, ibig sabihin, pwede si X yung mauna kay W, no? So, dapat si W talaga yung mauna kay X. So, pagpalagay natin, kapag si X is nandito na, ibig sabihin si W ay pang-6, no? But that is not the case. So, for that case, dapat si W is before dapat si X is before dito kay W, no? So, si W must be in 5, so si X is in 4. Okay? Ayan. Diba? Si X, saka si W. Okay? So, remove na natin yan sila. X, tingnan natin kung na-confirm ba sa ano natin. So, X, W, Y, Z. X, W, Y, Z. So, we have options, no? W, Y, Z clearly stated na either Y nor Z must play immediately after W plays. So, kung pang 5 nga si W, dapat pang 6 si Z or Y, and pang 7 Z or Y. But, since neither T nor Y can play 7, so automatic 50 tayo na si Z yung panghuling natin. Okay, so remove natin si B and U dito. B and U dito. Okay, and sinabi dito, magkasunod, no? Si W, Y, and C. So, automatic si Z, si Y yung pang-6 natin, and si W yung pang-5. So, remove natin yan sila. You can make another table for this. And hopefully, if may encounter nyo ito, at least, no, may idea na kayo paano sa sequence. Ito talaga yung pamatay or pambato ni Napolcom. Okay? So, WZ and X. So, na-confirm natin yan. So, erase na natin dito sa X. Okay, so we have TUV, WXYG. So, parang ganyan, no? Yung pattern na tira sa atin. So, remove natin dito. So, yan lang yung na-solve natin based sa ano nila. So, wala talaga tayong clearly stated kung sino yung nauna, si T ba, B or U. But one sure, dapat magkasunod si B and U. Okay? Wala nalagay kung pang ilan si T. Okay. So, dito i-partial natin sila. Ipang-move natin sila dito. Kaya mag-alala, ni-move mo lang dito. So, parang ganito yung ano niya. T, B, U, T, U, and then X, W, Y, and C. So, yan yung final sequence nila. Okay? Yan. Okay? So, wag na natin guluhin, no? Yan lang talaga yung bigay nila. So, base tayo agad sa tanong. Ano ba yung tanong? Okay, ito yung tanong. If B plays first, which one of the following must be true? Kung si B daw mag-play first, which of the following must be true? Okay, halimbawa, kung dito si B, kopya natin to. Okay, so yun na, nakita na natin kung ano yung first, no? Si B pala yung first. Okay, so kung si B mag-play first, ang sinabi doon na B must either immediately after or before you play. So, ibig sabihin si U dyan sa pangalawa. And matic na. Pangatlo si T. Ganon, nakuha na natin. So, yan na talaga yung tamang sequence nila. So, if B plays first, which one of the following must be true? T plays sixth, hindi. X plays third, hindi. Z plays sixth, hindi rin. T plays immediately after Y, so T plays immediately after Y, hindi, malayo. So, W plays immediately after X, so W plays immediately after X. So, tama yan. So, the correct answer dito, sir ma'am, is 5, no? W plays immediately after X. Alright? Next. If U plays third, what is the latest position which Y can play? So, kung si U daw, mag-play ng third, ano daw yung latest position in which Y can play? Okay? So, halimbawa, kung si U mag-play third, so ibig sabihin, si U dito, ibig sabihin, dyan si V, no? And then dyan si T. Same pa rin yung position ni Y. Okay? Same pa rin siya pang anim. Wala namang nabago, no? Basta ang nilagay lang doon na hindi pwede si Y mag-play sa 7. So, automatic 6 pa rin yung sagot. Actually, sa 1-1 is 1-1-1 is if Z plays 7, no? Kapag kunwari guys, kunwari 7 dito, Z plays 7, alin yung mas mabigat? Piliin nyo itong number 3 na Z plays 7. Bakit? Wala naman talagang direct sabi na W plays immediately after X. Ang sabi lang dito, ano yun? W cannot play until X has played, no? So, pwede na dito si X sa pang-una, tapos si W naman is pang-anim. As long as nakapag-play si X, bago natin ipasok si W. But since is Z plays 6th, so tamang choices natin is number 5. Pero kunwari, Z plays 7 yung tanong dyan, so automatic, number 3 yung sagot natin. Okay? Gets, absorb. Which student will play last? Automatic. Z. Okay. Which order will student Y play? Y in which order will student W place? W is pang 5. Okay? So, same concept sila nitong kay 5 piano students. So, itong si 5 piano, guys, lumabas talaga to. And baka ulitin ulit, no? Nasagutan ko na to sa isang videos natin sa YouTube, pero sasagutan natin ulit dito. Okay? But wait, before that, tignan ko muna kung nag-record pa ba tayo. Okay, nag-record pa tayo. So, almost 1 hour na pala tayo ngayon. So, 5 piano students, T, U, V, W, and X are to give a recital and their teacher is deciding in which they will perform. So, each student will play exactly one piece a piano solo. In deciding the order of the performance, the teacher must observe the following restrictions. So, ano ba yung mga restrictions? X cannot play first or second. Okay. So, parang ganun lang siya, 7, pero mas madali ito. Alright? So, gawa ulit tayo ng T-ball. Four, 5. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you can fast forward this in mga 3 minutes siguro. P, U, V, W, X. X, T, U, B, W. W, X, T, U, B. Diba, mas madali lang. Kunti lang kasi sila. So, I'm sure nakuha nyo na to. But for the sake na baka yung iba hindi pa, so, might as well na-include ko na lang dito. W, X, T. Ganun. So, X can't play first or second. So, sana ganito yung lumabas. Hindi yung piano. Madali lang talaga. Para ito, yung given, di ba? Yung sa 7 rings, parang ganun yung given niya. Okay? W cannot play until X has played. So, saying kanina, W cannot play until X has played. So, ibig sabihin, hindi na si W kay X, no? And if ever si X is pangatlo, so, pang-apat si W. So, hindi pwede pang-tatlo din si W. Ganun. At isa pa, hindi pwedeng ma-X kay W. Okay? Kasi W cannot play until X is played. Ganun. Neither T nor P can play fifth. So, neither T daw nor V can play fifth. So, erase natin sila dyan. T nor V. Wait lang. Ito, no? T, neither T nor V can play fifth. Ganun. X must play immediately before W play. So, dapat magkasunod talaga sila. X must play immediately before you play. So, W play. So, pag si W dito number 5, so dapat pang-apat si X. Okay? Or pang-tatlo si W, dapat pang-apat si pang-tatlo si X, dapat pang-apat si W. Ganon yung sequence nila. B must play immediately after you play. So, si B must play immediately after you plays. So, saan ba natin sila pwedeng insert dito? B daw must play immediately after you B must play immediately after U plays. So, halimbawa, pag nauna si U, dapat pangalawa si B natin. So, dito, hindi natin pwedeng isingit dito si B and U sa 3 and 4. Bakit? Kasi, ito lang yung mga options nandito si X and W na magkasunod, no? So, hindi natin sila pwedeng insert dito sa 3 and 4, guys. Hindi dito. Hindi rin pwede sa, 3 and 4 nga. Kasi, we left with 1 na nandito, no? So, dito natin sila pwede ilagay sa Dito, pwede sila dito, UV, pwede sila dito, 2. Hindi na sila pwede sa 2 and 3. Alright? Next, B must play immediately after U play. So, T must play after 5. So, yun. T must play after B. T must play after B. So, dapat mauna si B bago si T. So, hindi pwede si T dito. Okay? Kasi, kung dito number 1 si B, dapat number 2 si T. Alright? So, yan na. Alright, basahin ulit natin. Okay? Kapag hindi natin makuha sa isang tinginan, basahin ulit natin. So, X cannot play first or second. Tama. Tama. W cannot play until X has played. Tama. W cannot play until X has played. Tama. Neither T nor B can play fifth. T nor B can play fifth. Tama. Wala sila dyan. X must play immediately before W. So, dapat mauna si X bago si W. So, kung dito si W, dapat dyan si X. Alright? B must play immediately after U plays. So, si B daw must play immediately after U plays. So, pwede sila dyan, no? B must play immediately after U plays. So, kung si U, dapat si B. So, hindi pwede mauna si B kay U kasi nga B must play immediately after U plays. So, we have one nandito, U yung nauna niya. And sabi dito, B must play immediately after U plays. So, ibig sabihin sa pangalawa is automatic si U na yan. Ay, si B na yan. Alright? So, erase na natin si U dito. And si U dito kasi meron na sila nandun. Pati si B. Alright, alright. O, ganyan na lang. X, T, W. Okay? So, W cannot play until X is played. So, X must play immediately before U plays. So, ganyan. Automatic. Yan na yung sagot natin. Di ba? U, V, T, X, W. Yan. Yan na yung tamang sequence nila. Okay, balik tayo sa tanong. If B plays, which one of the following must be true? So, kung halimbawa si B daw yung mag-play ng first, which one daw ng 2? So, if B daw play ng first, so yan, since yan yung sequence nila, no? B daw mag-play ng first. Which one daw following is true? So, kopyahin na natin T, X, W. Wala nang number 5 kasi hindi pwede na i-rotate natin. It's either nag-absent yung si U or hindi dumating or late, no? Kasi si B na yung nakapag-play ng first. At tapos, one piece of piano solo. Ang dapat meron silang order na sinusunod. Malay natin na forfeit si U. So, if B plays first, U plays fifth, wala, hindi na pwede. X plays third, yes, correct. W plays first, hindi. T must play immediately, W plays immediately before X. So, correct answer natin ito is X plays third. Alright? Next. If U plays third, what is the latest position which W can play? So, if U plays third ulit, what is the latest? So, dito, halimbawa, siningit, no? Singit lang. If U plays third, what is the latest position? So, for number 2, ano na? Since nagka-rumble-rumble na yung ano nila, sequence nila, ibig sabihin, if U plays third, what is the latest position? Ito, automatic recycle natin to. Or yun, parang i-rotate na lang natin to. Okay, since complete naman sila. Kasi if U plays third daw, taglit lang. Okay, so we're back. So tama nga dito, X plays third, no? And dito naman, if U plays third, what is the latest position in which W can play? So, ano natin? Gawa natin ito. So, ay, hindi na lang. Dito na lang sa table. Para direct lang talaga tayo. If U plays third, ito makikita ninyo, what is the latest position in which W can play? So, parang ganito siya. Di ba ito yung sequence niya? If U plays third daw, so ibig sabihin 3, 4, 5. Omits W. So, walang 6 and 7 na andyan. Diba? Hindi natin pwede yan lagyan ng 6 and 7. So, malay, pinag-rotation sila ulit. Okay? So, 1 and 2. Dito lang talaga natin, hindi pwedeng i-apply sa number 1 questions. Okay? It's either kasi nakumpisa na sila and hindi nakarating si U. Ganun. So, for this one, the correct answer natin is second. Okay? Third question, which student will play first? So, kita naman natin, di ba? You play first. So, I think nasa ano na eh. Nasa pangalawa or pang-tatlong beses na lumabas to. Which order will a student T play? So, ano dong order na mag-play si student T? T is pang-tatlo. Third. C. Power of C. No. Okay? So, next question. So, dito naman tayo say arrange the following groups chronologically. So, ito talaga, ulit-ulit. Talagang maraming lumabas dito. 10 items to sa exam natin, sir, ma'am. So, dapat alam natin to. Alright? Okay. So, number 16, 116. Gold, bronze, silver, platinum, and copper. So, I think dito is nagbinibase nila baka sa awarding, sa medal, or pwede rin sa metal natin. So, alam naman natin ano yung pinakababa dito, pinakamababa, copper, right? So, automatic, piliin natin yung may A sa sagot. Okay? So, yan. Automatic sagot natin is number 2. So, madali lang pala. Hindi ko na pala agad. Nakita na natin. Let's confirm. C, ay A, copper. Bronze, di ba? Tama, bronze, silver, and gold. Kapag sobra sa gold, that is platinum. Di ba? Golden. Next, 117. Egg, embryo, hatching, chicken. So, alin yung nauna? So, let's not talk about the history. Kasi kung history yung ano natin, chicken talaga yung nauna. But, logically, natin na talagang itlog yung nauna. So, that is A. Ano ba yung cheese dito merong A? Automatic. Huwag nyo nang guluhin ang inyong mga kaisipan sa pagpili ng mga tamang kasagutan. Automatic may clue. Ang pinaka-purpose talaga natin, dito, babawi tayo na mas madali lang natin sagutan. Okay? Para kung encounter natin yung mga 7 string, 7 piano, 5 piano, at least meron tayong enough time na mabibigay doon. Okay? So, egg, syempre, embryo, hatching, chicken. Alright? Kasi sa egg, di ba, na-form yung embryo. Tapos, pag meron ng embryo, meron ng ano sa loob, hinahatch na siya, tapos nagiging chicken. Nuggets. 118, A, country, B, village, city, province, region. So, ano yung pinaka? Village, of course, di ba? So, alin ba yung may B dyan? We have 4 and 5. Okay, so continue tayo. Ano ba yung village? City, right? So, B, C. Automatic, number 4. Huwag na, wala nang iba. Kapag meron ka na, huwag ka na maghanap ng iba. So, parang yung sinabi mo, parang nagbo-boxing na. Index, contents, title, chapters, introduction. So, alin ba yung nauna dyan? Index, title. Siyempre, pinakauna natin dyan is yung title. Letter C. Alin ba yung may C dyan? 3 and 1. So, ano yung sunod sa title natin? Is yung, siyempre guys, no? Introduction. Sige. Hindi. Title, and then yung contents niya. Okay, table of contents pala, ganun. Next, sa table of contents, ito, introduction, agad siya. And chapters, tapos index. Okay, so ito pala yung sagot niya. Next, arrest, punishment, crime, prosecution. So, ano yung nauna? Crime, automatic. Diba? Saan ba yung may C dyan? Number 4. So, automatic. 4 yung sagot natin. Proceed. Branches, trunk, roots, leaves, flowers. So, alin yung nauna? Alin yung pinakababa? Roots, C. Ano ba yung may C dyan? 2, yung may C. Automatic na. Yan yung sagot natin. Wala nang iba. That's the very technique talaga na mabibigay namin or mapapayo namin sa inyo. Bilisan nyo na magsagot as much as possible para yung may mga mahabang tanong, may mataas kayo na oras doon. Bargaining, denial, anger, depression, and acceptance. 122, ano ba yung tamang sagot natin dyan? Siyempre, bargain, no? Dinideny mo, tapos na-anger ka na, na-depress. Pagkatapos mo ma-depress, doon ka nagkaroon ng acceptance. Alright? So, tamang sagot natin dyan is 5. Number 1 to 3, elimination, digestion, absorption, and ingestion. So, ano yung nauna dyan? Ingest muna guys, ingest. Pagkatapos mo ingest, may propulsion na nangyari, tapos dina-digest mo, tapos na-absorb, saka mo ba na-absorb and na-eliminate, no? Dapat pangulit talaga yung elimination natin. So, alin ba? We have 1 and 2 na huli sa elimination. Alam naman natin, di ba, ano yung pinakauna niya? That is ingestion. So, tamang sagot natin dito is 2. 124, adolescent, adult, fetus, child, newborn. So, paano natin siyempre? Fetus. Di ba? C. Meron bang C dyan? Isa lang. So, automatic yan na. Yan na yun. Huwag na natin halugugin pa. So, testing, hypothesis, prediction, observation, analysis. So, ano ba yan? Ano ba? Siyempre, una tayo is sa hypothesis natin. Next is yung prediction. Ano ba yung hypothesis? Ano yung predict natin doon? Pagkatapos, tinitest, syempre natin. And then, observe, and saka yung analyzation. Alright. So, madali lang. 10 items yan, guys. Pag lumabasin ulit, nako, papaldo na kayo. Dito tayo. Ito yung sa visa. Okay? Kung naaalala nyo, paragi nyo itong binabanggit sa group. So, I would like to thanks, no, sa nagbigay nito sa atin. So, the items number 126 to 130. Choose the best answer from among the possible alternatives. So, Ronald, Faye, G, Tess, and Paul, extensive yung business. Sabi lang guys, inom muna talaga ako ng tubig. Okay, continue na natin. Sorry for the sudden break. Namamaos na talaga. So, Ronald, Faye, Jay, Tess, and Paul travel extensively on business. So, 4 of them have visas for Ukraine. All, apart from Faye and Tess, have visas for Russia. Faye's only visa is for North Korea. Although, only Ronald and Paul do not have a visa for North Korea. So, ano yung gawin ulit natin? Ako, gusto ko talagang gawin when sa ring logic is yung table talaga, no? Ano? So, lagyan natin dito is Russia, Ukraine, and then North Korea. Okay? So, basahin ulit natin. Ronald, Faye, Jay, Tess, and Paul travel extensively in business. So, silang 5. 4 of them have visas for Ukraine. So, 4 daw sa kanila, merong visa sa Ukraine. Okay, sino kaya yon? All apart from Faye and Tess have visas for Russia. So, daw, maliban kay Faye and Tess, merong visa sa Russia. So, sino ba yon? Si Jay, no? Si Jay, kasi si Fiantes lang niya yung walang visa sa Russia. Si ano pa? Si Paul. Ano of course, si Ronald. Silang 3. Yung may visa sa Russia. Ay, hindi. Ay, 3 nga. Kasi nga si Fiantes lang yung wala. Faye, only visa is for North Korea. Okay, so yung visa ni Faye is for North Korea lang. Okay, so identify natin dito na 4 of them ay all apart ay 4 of them have visas for Ukraine. So sino ba yung hindi ka visa dyan? Siyempre si Faye. Bakit? Kasi yung visa ni Faye is sa North Korea lang. Okay? So J, Paul, Ronald, and Tess. Ganun. Although only Ronald and Paul do not have a visa for North Korea. Okay, so ang wala daw visa sa Korea, dalawa lang din yung wala. Ronald and Paul. So ibig sabihin, dito pa rin si Jay. Okay? Si Tess, dito pa rin. So silang dalawa, yung si Ronald lang at Paul yung walang visa dyan. Okay? So yan na, yung sequence or yung number of visas na meron sila. Right? So 426. Who among them, among the 5, only have visas for Ukraine and North Korea? So sino daw sa 5 na yan ang merong visa sa Ukraine and North Korea? Okay, Ronald, meron mong visa si Ronald sa Ukraine and North Korea? Wala. P, wala. J, meron. Tess, Ukraine and North Korea, meron. Paul, wala. So D and A, ano ba yung D and A? Tess, wala, automatic. E and B, sino ba E? Ronald and Faye, wala rin. B and C, sino ba yung B and C natin? Okay. And walang business sa Ukraine. So automatic erase na yan. C and D, si J and Tess, meron ba? J, North Korea. Tess, North Korea. Ukraine, J. Okay, meron. So automatic sagot natin is C and D only. Okay? Who have the most visas? Sino ba yung may pinakaraming visa? Si J, 3. Who among them have 2 identical visas? So sino daw sa dalawang yan ang merong identical na visas? D and A only. Sino ba yung D and A? Tess and Paul. Meron ba identical visa si Tess and Paul? Tess. Okay. Meron silang dalawang visa pero hindi sila identical. No? So automatic erase natin. Yan. A and B only. A and B wala kasi isa lang yung visa ni Faye. B and C only. Faye and J wala, isa lang yung visa ni Faye. C and D only. Tess. Okay, 3 yung visa ni J. 2 yung visa ni Tess. Pwede. E and A only. A and okay, Ronald and Paul. Tingnan natin si Tess and Jessa. J. So Tess 2, kay J 3. Paul and Ronald 2. Okay, identical visa. 2 identical visa. So kung pagpipiliin tayo between C and D, which is yung C and D, si J and Tess, and between A and A naman, si Ronald and Paul, piliin natin yung number 5. Si Ronald and Paul. Bakit? Si J kasi, hindi sila identical ng visas ni Tess. Bakit 3 kay J at 2 kay Tess? So, when, ibalikan natin yung tanong, 2 have 2 identical visas. So, mas identical yung kay Paul and Ronald. Paul and Ronald. So, that's why the correct answer is 5. A and A only. Number 129, how many visas does the group have in total? Ilang visas meron sa group? Oy, nakapas. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 10. 10 visas. In all. 10. Which are the most frequented countries? So, alin daw yung pinakaraming bisita? Ukraine. Of course, Ukraine. B only. Okay. So, for item 131 and 135, identify the missing figure to the picture. So, automatic, di ba? Yun hanap natin ito. 3, 2, 1. So, dapat 1 ito. Remove na natin yan. Okay, tira ito. Ito naman, 2, 1. Automatic. Sagot natin is number 4. Okay? Next. Okay, ito. Diamond triangle, tapos nakapasok sa box. So, ano yung pattern niya? Meron silang tayo dyan, no? Vertical line, vertical line. So, dapat dito, meron din vertical line. So, remove natin si 1, si 2, and si 5. So, natira tayo is 3 and 4, 3 and 4. Diba? Sa shading, mas madilim yung shade yung shade, di ba? Ni 4 dito. At tapos, nakita naman natin si 4, meron din naman siya nakatayo dyan. Kaya tamang sagot natin is 4 dito. Right? Ulit lang. Four yung tamang sagot dito. Okay, hindi naman talaga ganun. Or, hindi ka mamili ha, kaya between kasi sa nakita natin, parang medyo solid. So, 3, is tama din naman si 3 ha. Hindi lang talaga natin masyadong makita yung picture kasi nakuha natin to sa isang actual test paper, past sample paper na lumabas dati. So, medyo hindi malinaw siya. So, kung napili niyo si 3, parang correct din naman yan. Dito lang talaga ako nagbe-base no, sa shading nila. Kasi ito light, ito bright, and ito naman darken. Okay? So, compare natin saan yung mas darken ito, si number 4. Diba? And parehas din naman sila, mayroong naka-vertical na ganyan. Okay? So, kaya pinili ko si number 4. But if pinili si number 3, I think that's correct also. So, doon na lang talaga tayo magmamatter sa actual test paper kung ano ba talaga yung shade nila, no? Parehas ba talaga? Kung nakita nyo doon na parehas yung shade ni 3 dito, si 3 yung sagot natin. Nakita nyo na medyo dark sila, parehas sa number 4, so 4 yung sagot natin. Alright, so for 133, ito, 1, 2, 3, ganun lang, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, malamang piliin natin ito is 3. So, box, no? Meron siyang box mula sa itaas. Tatlo, parehas na vertical. So, sagot natin, okay, may sagot na pala. Number 3 yung sagot natin dyan. Okay, ito, number 134. So, star. So, malaman ko. Okay, meron. Number 4 yung sagot natin, di ba? Star and rectangle. So, naging ganyan. Dito naman, star and circle. Tapos dito is parang nag-separate siya. So, malamang dito, parang pattern yun kasi, pag ganyan, from left to right, din dito naman right to left, din dito naman left to right. So, dito sa left side natin, we have circle. And dito naman ay isang star, tapos mayroong rectangle. So, malamang dito, circle, star, and rectangle. So, remove natin sa number 1, pwede si 2, pwede si 3, pwede si 4, remove din natin sa 5. So, bakit, sir, 4 yung sagot nyo? Okay? Based sa ating na-observe natin, so nakita natin. Tignan nyo ito kasi, sinit lang, kung ano yung nauna, siya yung nangingibabaw, no? Halimbawa dito, nauna si star, siya yung nangingibabaw dyan, bali na sa likod niya si rectangle. Dito naman, nauna si circle, so nasa likod niya si star na nandyan. So, since dito, nauna si circle bago si star and triangle, so malamang dito, nauna si circle dyan. Nakita natin yung line ni circle is parang straight. Dito na medyo natatabunan siya, no? Medyo na talaga sila magkalapit Lalong ito, nauna si circle, nauna si rectangle. So, answer natin is 4. Ano yung stroke na nauna sa circle yun? Okay, so for items 136 to 140, below are the series of objects. Find the missing objects among the provided options. So, 136. So, automatic, di ba? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, automatic, 1, 2. O, ilan ba yung 1, 2 dyan? So, yan na naman. Number 2 is automatic na. Yan yung sagot natin. Tingnan pala yung ilan dito. Okay, madali lang naman yan. Diba? Parang na-flip lang nag-opposite lang sila. So, malamang remove natin si 1. Remove din natin. Left with 5. Remove din natin yan. So, kung makikita nyo ito siya is solid. Yan. Tapos pagdating dito, syempre, ito lang light. Diba? Katulad nito. Light. Tapos black. So, malamang dito, black. Dyan is white. So, number 3 yung sagot natin dyan. 138. So, sagot natin dito is 4. Meron na sagot. 4. So, para siyang ganyan, no? Clockwise siya. Clockwise. So, Ganyan, malamang dito is dyan siya. Ay, hindi. Counterclockwise pala siya. Counterclockwise yung direction niya. From dito, no, nag-flip siya. Sige lang, tingnan ko kung pwede na ba ako makapag-draw. Sorry, clockwise pala. Ano ba pwede na tayo makapag-draw nito? So, hindi pa rin. Sunsya na kayo kung may narinig ng aso. Okay? So, counterclockwise siya guys, no? Pa dito. Hindi talaga. Bakit hindi? Okay. So, pag clockwise siya, no? Pa dito. Yung araw niya. Okay? So, automatic sagot natin dito is parang hindi ata. Parang may mali sa sagot ko dito. Okay. So, tama. 3 yung sagot natin na hindi po 4. 3 po yung tamang sagot dito. Okay? So, dapat magandang yan siya. Okay. Basta. Dapat 3 yung sagot natin dyan. Okay? Yan yun na yung tablet natin. So, sa 139 naman, tingnan nyo yung circle. Di ba? Baka naka-mute tayo. Okay, hindi naman. So, tingnan nyo yung circle na ganyan. Tapos, dito nagkabaliktad. Di ba? So, opposite yan, syempre. Pag daling dito, syempre yung black is nakaibabaw. So, kaya, ano yung sagot natin? 3 yung sagot natin for 139. Okay? So, palitan natin itong number 38. Okay. Next, 140. So, alin ba yung sagot? 1. Para tingnan nyo lang. Opposite. Okay? So, kaya sagot natin ito is 5. Tama ito, 5. 140, tama sa natin is 5. So, next, ito mapping. So, this officer is often asked for directions or referral to city agencies and facilities. Below is a map showing a city where some public buildings and business establishments are located. Each of the squares represents one city block. Street names are as shown. If there is an arrow next to the street name, it means one-way traffic in the direction of the arrow. If there are 2 arrows next to the street name, 2 traffic is allowed. Okay. So, tingnan nyo na lang yung mapa. Alam ko nakita nyo na to sa this papers ninyo. So, you are on a police patrol. So, medyo na natin ito paano. Palitin ng konti. So, you are daw on a police patrol at the corner of Rambutan Street. Medyo natin palitin. At the corner of Rambutan Street at Sitagyalo. So, nandito ka sa Rambutan Street. Dito, at corner lang, Aguinaldo Avenue. So, nandito ka nga. Ikaw yan. When you receive a call for police assistance due to hold up incident at the corner of Mabini Lane and Rosal Street. Mabini Lane and Rosal Street. So, saan ba yung Mabini Lane dyan? Ito yung Mabini Lane at ito yung Rosal Street. So, corner siya. So, nandito. Okay? What is the shortest and most legal route again to the crime scene. Ito emergency. Pero dito medyo tayo natitrick ni Napolcom kasi sinasabi niya is legal route, most legal route. Okay, so kahit emergency yan, pag sinabi sa tanong natin, kasi magbe-base sa questions kung tayo, talaga dadaan tayo dyan sa one way. Bakit emergency yan? Pero dahil ito sa most legal route, kaya sundin natin yung mga one way na ganyan. Okay, so again, pinaka-importante kasi rin mapping, dapat talaga natin malaman yung compass. Ano ba yung direction? Okay? Kasi binibigay nila is parang ganyan lang, north. Wala na. Okay? Alam natin sa north, basta kay south, yung ganyan. Okay? Tandaan natin na nasa right side natin is yung east. Right? And sa left side naman is yung west. Yan. News, di ba? Kung na baka ako naman may namali, baka ako na yung namali ulit. Confirm ko lang. Compass. Tama. Nasa right side si East. Okay, so, saan matawag ka? East on Rambutan Street, pwede ka dito. East on Rambutan Street, patungo dito. And then North on Ruas Boulevard. North on Ruas Boulevard. Saan ba yung Ruas Boulevard natin dyan? Ang Ruas Boulevard natin is nandito. Ay, okay, dito pala yun, East. So, hindi yan pwede. Kasi one way yan. Okay, so remove. Sorry. West on Rambutan Street. So, dito West. North on Orera Boulevard. And East on Rosal Street. Okay, tama na yan. Rosal Street, Mabini Lane. East on Rosal Street and Mabini Lane. Okay, so tama na yan. Dito na yung tamang sagot natin. Number 2, automatic. Okay? But, well, of course, tignan pa rin natin yung ilang mga katanungan. North on Rambutan Street. So, north ka daw dito. And then, North Rambutan Street and West Central Street. Okay? Rambutan Street ka mag-north. So, saan mo dyan? Maganda sa Aguinaldo. North on Aurora Boulevard. O, para ka ng, sabi nga ni Ma'am Grace, tanga-tanga. North on Aguinaldo Avenue, North on Aguinaldo Avenue, Eston Santan Street, Santan. O, Eston Santan, okay. O, tanga-tanga rin. Eston Santan, North on Ruas Boulevard. Okay, tignan natin, baka pwede. North on Aurora Boulevard and South on Rosal Street. Okay. South on Rosal Street. O, wala na. West on Gumamila Street. Wala na. Para ka lang pwede ka naman umi-straight dyan North on Aguinaldo Avenue, East on Santan Street. North on Rias Boulevard, West on Santos Street. Oh, direct ka na lang dyan. So, tamang sagot natin is 141 is 2. Alright, pips. Next, from the wheat market. So, wheat market, saan ba yung dyan? Dito. Ito yung pinto. You are to bring the injured victims to the hospital. So, saan yung hospital na rin? Dyan. So, what is the shortest and most legal route? So, south on Mabini Lane. South on Mabini Lane. Ako, pag answering nito talaga, palagi kong sinusulat yung east saka west. Okay? Kaya sa PRB, when I'm sharing math, talagang sinusunod ko yung PRB. South on Mabini Lane. So, nandito ka, south ka ng Mabini Lane. Okay? West on Santol Street. Okay, dito lumagpas pa tayo. South on Mabini Lane. West on Santol Street. Tapos, north on Aurora dyan. Ay, saglit. Nalito talaga ako sa east and west. So, south on Rosal Street. South on Mabini Lane. West on Santol Street. North on Aurora. Tapos, Weston Camito Street. Okay, dyan lang. Hanggang dyan ka lang, no? Hindi yan. Okay, so mali si number 1. East on Rosal Street. So, east ka daw ng Rosal Street. Pwede. East on Rosal Street. South on Aguinaldo. Okay. East on Santan Street. So, Santan, nandito ka. Mag-east. Tapos, north on Rojas Boulevard. Pwede. Kahit malayo, pwede yan. Next, east on Rosal Street. So, ito pangalawa. East daw on Rosal Street. So, palitan natin ng kulay. Pwede dito yung color green. So, east on Rosal Street. Checkan muna natin. East on Rosal Street. Tapos north on Aguinaldo Avenue. Okay. East on Caimito Street. Okay. Tapos south on Rojas Boulevard. Rojas Boulevard dito. Okay. So, mas malapit, di ba? Next, East on Rosal Street. Ang East on Santor. So, ito natin ng kulay ulit. Siguro blue. Sige natin kung saan tayo nalagay ng blue dito. Sa pang-apat. Okay. East on Rosal Street. Ganyan. South on Aguinaldo. Okay, pwede. East on Caimito Street. East on Santol Street. Okay, one way. Wrong. West on Santol. Masyadong malayo. So, tamang answer natin dito is number 3. Okay. Next, 142. Malapit na. While at the hospital, you receive a call that basketball players are currently engaged. So, nandito ka sa hospital. Tapos, nasabi daw na merong players na engaged, so, in the mauling fight for the shortest way. So, basketball players, syempre, saan sila matadagpuan? Dito sa basketball court. No? Yan. So, pinagdali, parang ganyan lang, di ba? North on Rojas Boulevard. Okay, north ka pa ng Rojas Boulevard. Talagang pinapalayo mo pa. Tapos, west on Santol Street. West, wala na. Wala na. Magic ka dyan. North on Rojas Boulevard, west on Caimito Street. Okay, dito. Parang kasi ang ganyan, west on Caimito Street. North on Mabini Lane. Wala rin. South on Rojas Boulevard. Okay. East on Rambutan Street. Okay, parang ganito. East on Rambutan Street. Ay, East on Rambutan Street. Wala. Yung left side natin. South on Rojas Boulevard. Tapos, west on Rambutan Street. Ito, west on Rambutan Street sa number 4. North on Aurora Boulevard. Okay, north on Aurora Boulevard. East on Caimito. Nagro-rowing. South on Rojas Boulevard. West on Santan Street. Okay, south on Rojas Boulevard. Okay, palitan natin ng kulay. Kulay pula. Sa number 5. South on Rojas Boulevard. West Street. Santan Street. South on Aguinaldo. Okay, pwede. South on Aguinaldo Avenue. Tapos west on Rambutan. West on Rambutan. North on Aurora Boulevard. And east on San. Okay, mali. Talaga yung tamang choices nandito. So, erase muna natin Parang hindi natin erase muna natin itong lahat nito. Yan ulit natin. Baka meron tayong hindi nakita. Sorry guys. Ngayon, unahin natin itong number 1. North ka daw on Rojas Boulevard. So, north on Rojas Boulevard. Tapos, west on Santol Street. So, kapag north ka ng Rojas Boulevard, west ka ng Santol Street. Baga siguro, baga nandito ka, no? West ganyan. Pwede yan, pwede yan. North on Rojas Boulevard. Baga siguro south eh. Kung south pa yan, pwede yan. North on Rojas Boulevard. Ito, ibang kulay. Number 2. Verde. North on Rojas Boulevard. West on Caimito Street. Oh, hindi na. One way. Mali. Mali yan. Number 3. South on Rojas Boulevard. Ito, South on Rojas Boulevard. East on Rambutan Street. So, mali. East is, ano eh. Mali. Number 4. South on Rojas Boulevard. South on Rojas Boulevard. West on Rambutan Street. So, west on Rambutan Street dito. North on Aurora Boulevard. So, dito, north on Aurora Boulevard. And east on Caimito Street. So, east on Caimito Street. And south on Mabini Lane. Okay. Meron na pala. Ito. Kuha na yan. Ayan. Number 5, South on Rojas Boulevard. So, tingnan natin number 5. Kulay orange. So, South on Rojas Boulevard. Rojas Hospital. West on Santan Street. Mali, one way. So, automatic sagot natin is number 4. Okay? Next, 144. So, konti na lang. After having pacified, the are instructed to provide as police assistance to a vehicular accident. So, after daw, sa fist fight na nandito sa basketball court, crossing of the Rambutan Street and St. Aguinaldo Avenue. So, dito, pupunta ka dito. What is the shortest and most legal route ulit? So, west on Santol Street. Okay, for number choice 1. West ka daw Street. Okay, dito pala. West on Santol Street. Sound po na Mabini Lane. So, wala. Kulang. Next, option 2. West on Santol Street. So, west ka ng Santol Street. North on Aurora Boulevard. North ka, Aurora Boulevard. Pataas. Tingnan natin, no? North on Aurora Boulevard. East on Caimito Street. South on Rojas Boulevard. Para talagang pampalipas oras. And west on Rambutan Street. Okay. Though, mataas siya, but okay. Pasok siya doon. So, pwede. Next, number 3. West on Santol Street. So, west ka daw ng Santol Street. Okay. West ka ng Santol Street. North on Aurora Boulevard. Okay. Same rin. East on Caimito Street. South on Rojas Boulevard. And west on Rambutan. Okay, ito pala yung number 3. Number 3 pala yung tinutukoy natin kanina. West on Santos Street. West on Santol Street. North on Aurora Boulevard. Okay, pasensyahan na ako. Medyo na kaya na. East on Caimito Street. East on Caimito Street. South on Rojas Boulevard. And west on Rambutan Street. Okay, same lang yung choices. Na 3 and 4. So, same lang yung choices nila. North on Aurora Boulevard. East on Rosal Street. North on ito. So, masyadong malaki si 5. So, 3 and 4, same lang eh. When Santo. O, same nga sila. So, either 3 and 4, baka nagkamali lang tayo pag encode dito. So, okay, pwede ko pa namang ma-edit yung sa replay. So, you can answer either 3 and 4. Alright? So, 145. While at the vehicular accident scene, you are asked by a backpack tourist. So, nandito ka doon sa vehicular accident scene, which is nandito. You are direction, how would you visit the church? So, tanong sila kung paano daw makabisita sa church. Ano yung church nandito? Okay? So, walk 3 blocks north. 3 blocks north. 1 block, 2 block. Okay, pwede. Walk 1 block west. 1 block west dito. And then 1 block north dito. And then 2 block east. Wala. Wrong. Walk 1 block east dito. Tapos 3 block north. Wala. Wrong. Walk 4 blocks north. 1 block east. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 block east. Paano nandito? No? Wala na. Walk 1 block. So, tamang sagot natin dito is walk 3 blocks north. 1, 2, 3 blocks na yan. So, makita mo na yung simbahan. Kasi, glimpse on an old structure. So, hindi lang naman talaga masisimba, no? Glimpse lang yung gusto mo. Alright, so proceed tayo for last 5 items. Okay? So, 146, ano ba? Yung alin yung naiiba dito? Parang ganyan. Any private student, there's add one group lang. Andiyan. So, di ba? 1, 2, 3, 4, apat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So, ito tatlo lang. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, we have 2 identified, no? Parang ito si 4 and si 1. Okay? Pero lahat, di ba, ng choices nandyan is meron circle. Sino lang yung na-circle? Meron din pala ito. Okay, meron silang circle. Alin pa? Okay, meron silang isang black, isang black, isang black, isang black. Ito, dalawang black. Ano dito? Okay? Dalawang puti, dalawang puti. Okay, dalawang puti din naman, dalawang puti. Tatlong puti, ito. Ito, dalawang puti, tatlong puti. Okay, so tamang sagot natin ito. Alin yung naiba natin dito? Siyempre, iba is si, wait lang, tingnan ko dito. Automatic na iba dito is si 1. Bakit, sir? Okay. Bakit naiiba si 1? Tignan ulit natin. Di ba, lang, parang ano dyan, no? Triangle side or something like this, na meron silang 4. Okay? Si 1 lang yung wala. Kaya si 1 yung naiiba sa ganyan. Ang kita naman talaga natin na lahat sila is parang yung sa Venn diagram, parang magka-connect sila. Nakakonect sila. Ito kahit tatlo lang nakukonect pa rin. Ito nakukonect pa rin. No? Ito lang si 1 yung hindi kumukonect sa bawat isa. So, kaya siya yung naiiba. Ito, 3, 6, 9, 4. So, alin kaya yung naiiba dito? Aha. Ang naiiba dito is itong number 5. 9, sir. Bakit 9? Kita nyo yung, kung ganito yung sequence na, 3 and 6. So, 4, 9. Parang nagdo-double lang eh. 3 times 2. 3 times 2, no? So, that is 6, no? No, 4 times 8. So, that is, 4 times 2, that is 8. So, 8 times 2, that is 16. Parang ganyan. So, dito, 6 times 2, so dapat 12 na ganyan. So, kaya naiba yung 9 natin. Alright, next. 148. So, ito yung arrow niya, parang ganyan. Dito na lang tayo magbilang. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Kasi ito yung gitna. Ito, 1, 2, and, okay, dalawa-dalawa. Ito, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, tama. Dito naman, okay. So, ito yung iba, number 4. Dalawa lang kasi nandito. Tapos dito, tatlo. Same pa rin. Number 149. Yung iba dito. 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Alin kaya yung naiba na ganyan? Okay, madali lang yan. Hanapin natin. Okay. So, kung tignan dito, mga black is sila yung parehas solid, no? Parang even numbers. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay? Dito, 1, 2, 5 siya. Hindi siya even. Ito hindi rin. Ito hindi rin. At ito, Okay? So kaya, naiiba dito is itong number 1. Okay, hindi sila magkaparehas. 4. Pair. Pair. Ito hindi rin pares. Ito, walang kapares. Hindi rin pares. So, yan lang yung observeran natin. Ito, puti na circle, pares yan. Diba? Pares. So, ito lang talaga yung walang puro pares. Which is yung black naman talaga is hindi sila pares. Alright? Ito. So, number 150, so automatic, may identify natin. Diba? Alin yung iba? That is 5. Kita nyo naman. Diba? Okay, so that's it guys, no, for the general information. I mean, for logical reasoning. Tapos na tayo sa general, tapos na tayo sa verbal, numerical, and logical. So, ito na lang, ito nandito, mababasa nyo sa bandang uli. Final instructions, before submitting your test booklet and answer sheet, be sure that the pages of your test booklet are complete. If there are any missing pages in your test booklet, you will be outrightly disqualified and leave the room quietly. Do not stay at the corridors. Failure to submit your test booklet is a ground for perpetual disqualification. So, see you sa live mamayang gabi. And wish you all the best. Sana makapasa na kayo sa exams na to. And sana matupad yung mga pangarap nyo, kagustuhan nyo. Kung gusto nyo maging police, napalain kayo ng ating Panginoon. So, good night, everyone. And sana nakatulong kami ng mas sa inyo. Nakatulong kami sa pagpasa ninyo. Okay? So, kita-kits tayo, no? Kung saan mo tayo